Hey Leos. Alright, so I have to apologize to you guys for having your reading so late. January just been a real crazy month. I like this. January has been a really crazy month. So this is the reason why the readings are late. I'm gonna make sure that I have your mid-January reading for you guys within the next 2 to 3 days. So this is your first reading for January. Alright, so I'm just gonna ask your spirit guides, what messages do they have for you this month that you need to know? What messages do you guys have for Leos that they need to know? Alright, so the message is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Alright, so let's get into your overall energy. So what is the overall energy for Leos January 2019? What is their overall energy? What is the overall energy? What is the overall energy? Alright, so it looks like you guys are not offering any emotions, any love to basically anyone this month. Or it could be that the person that you're dealing with, this is what they're doing to you. You may even be dealing with someone who is emotionally abusive. This is someone who tends to be very cold. They use emotions as like a tactic to get what they want. This may even be someone who has like drinking problems. But this is basically someone who likes to manipulate people emotionally. Okay, yeah. So this is what I'm getting. You guys are dealing with someone who basically isn't offering you anything emotionally. And it looks like this month you're trying to become more independent. You're trying to become more stable. You know, you're the energy of like, okay, fine, you don't want to offer me your cup of love, you don't want to give me love, that's fine, I'm good, I'm independent, I'm chilling, I don't need a relationship, like I'm not thirsty or fiending for one. It's like you guys are becoming more secure with yourselves. You know what I mean? It's like that energy of, I really don't need nobody, it's cool. So I'm just going to keep pulling. Okay, yeah, you guys were dealing with someone who was putting y'all through a lot. So yeah, this month, you're really just working on being secure within yourself. And what I'm seeing here is that the person that you were dealing with, you had no stability with them. Okay, so not only were they cold emotionally, but there was no stability there. This may even be someone who has financial problems. This is someone who doesn't have any stability in their life. But it just looks like you guys were dealing with a whole lot recently. But it looks like you guys are just not willing to deal with this anymore. This is even someone who may be very like unreliable, very like in and out. You know, like 1 second they're there, next second they're not. This is someone who is only around for a good time and then, you know, they're gone. It's like they're just super flaky. And it looks like you want more balance and you want more fairness in your life with justice here. You know, you want the scales to balance out. And you realize the only way to get the scales to balance out is to let go of this person. Okay? So you're like, the only way I'm going to have peace and, you know, fairness and any type of like balance is I have to let them go. And it looks like you've lost a bit of passion for this person. This person may even like use their charm and their charisma in negative ways. But like I said, it looks like you've lost a bit of passion for them and you're gonna let them go. But it's really not a wish come true for you to let them go. But they've kind of like left you no choice. Like you kind of know like, yeah, you kind of know like you just kind of have to. You know what I mean? Because it's just not going the way you want it to. So it's kind of like, alright, fuck it, whatever. Like that kind of energy. Okay, so my next question is, how does this person feel about the Leos? How do they feel about the Leo? So it looks like they're judging the situation and they're trying to come to a decision. Let's see what they're going to decide. Alright, so this person is basically judging the situation, judging you, weighing the pros and cons of everything that went on or everything that they think that you have to offer. And it looks like they're deciding to... It looks like they're going to decide to release this. But they still look at you kind of like their precious jewel, but they're still deciding to release this. It looks like they're going to try to gain more stability in their lives. They're going to try to have a new start within their lives. But it's like it's sad because it's like they look at you like they're precious jewel, but they're willing to let you go. It's kind of stupid, but it's okay. It also looks like they feel like you guys have bad communication. It also looks like even though they looked at you as like someone who was like, you know, their precious jewel, whatever, it's like this whole thing became like a burden to them. They want to release it. You know what I mean? They don't want this burden to be on their shoulders anymore. So it's like they're cutting it out. I'm also seeing that this person was taking their sweet time to commit to you. I'm also seeing that this whole thing between you two is becoming like very routine, very like, you know, like the same, like there was no spark. It was like things were just kind of the same all the time. I'm also seeing that they felt like they were always being criticized by you, and it looks like they felt like that because you were always kind of like, okay, where's this going? Like, you know, why are you dragging your feet to do this? Why are you dragging your feet to do that? And in their minds, they thought that they were actually like putting in the work, and in their minds, they thought that they were like being a team player. This is what they were thinking. They're like, okay, yeah, I was moving a little bit slower than you would have liked, but I was still putting in that work. I was still trying to be a team player with you. And it looks like, you know, although they're ready to like drop this and, you know, release this burden, well, they view it as a burden, they were heartbroken by having to let this go. But with the Three of Swords reverse, it's like they're getting over it. So it's really interesting, like, you felt like they weren't putting in enough effort, and they felt like they were. Which is really interesting. Okay, so my very next question is going to be, because what we have here is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So it's interesting because you feel like this person wasn't really like fully committing and putting in the work, and you felt like you wanted things to be more fair in your life, but to them, they felt like they were. And it looks like your spirit guides are telling you like your feelings are real. Okay, so what you were feeling, like, don't allow this person to make you think that what you're feeling weren't real. You guys can have a different opinion of the situation, but your spirit guides are saying that your feelings are real. So I'm gonna ask a few questions. What would be the outcome between these what would be the outcome between the Leo and the person that they're dealing with 3 months from now? What would be the outcome? That card just fell right into it. Okay. So I'm gonna let you guys know right now, you guys ain't done with each other. It's like you guys are on a break. You guys are not done with each other. What I'm seeing here is that 3 months from now, you guys are going to try to find peace and harmony between the both of you, because you guys are resisting letting each other go. It's like you guys are resisting the transformation that the universe wants you to go through, which is like dropping this, but it's like you guys are going to resist it. And the reason why you guys are resisting it is because you both kind of feel like you left each other hanging. It's like that space of, well, I don't know how they feel about me. I don't know how to move from here. You know, like just being in suspense. Which makes sense because it seems like you're going to go your way and they're going to go their way. So it's like you both are just going to be kind of wondering, like, what do they think about me? Do they still, you know, have feelings for me? Like, that whole energy. And what I'm also seeing here is like, it's almost like you guys are going to try to make this work again because of like pride and ego. So it's like that energy of like, I wonder if they still want me. And that whole thing has a lot to do with ego. It's like, damn, that person could drop me that fast. Like, that person isn't thinking about me. Like, that person don't miss me. And that really comes from, you know, a place of wanting to feed your ego and just kind of like not wanting to feel like, well, damn, I wasn't that important to them that they could just drop me 1, 2, 3 like that. So it looks like you guys are not done with each other, like I said. Yeah, you guys are not done with each other. It's like when you guys start dealing with each other again, it's gonna almost be like a sense of relief for the both of you. Like, they still have feelings for me. Okay, let's see. But it looks like the universe is saying like, you guys are still going to kind of have the same issues because you guys are super critical of one another. It's like they go about doing things a certain way, you go about things doing it like they go about doing things a certain way, and it is the total opposite from the way that you guys do it. So that's why you guys clash, and that's why you guys always like feel like you guys are like criticizing each other because you just go about things differently. But I'm seeing like 3 months from now, you guys are not gonna be done with each other. You guys are still gonna, like, this isn't over. So I wanna ask, 6 months from now, what will be the outcome between the Leo and this person that they're dealing with? Alright, so 6 months from now, there's not going to be any new start. It's not going to lead into marriage. So it looks like when you guys reconnect 3 months from now, it's like it's not going to work. and you guys are just gonna drop it. You're gonna be like, whatever, this isn't going where I want it to go. So, like I said, trust your feelings, because your feelings are real and they are worth exploring. Alright guys, so I'm going to end this reading here. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. And I will talk to you guys in a couple of days. Bye.